Good Saturday morning. It is great to be with you today. This is our last story time with Mr. Adam of the year. Can you believe it? The time has gone fast, but we have one more of this year, and I kind of want to continue some of the thoughts that I had last week. In fact, I have a book today that's almost exactly very similar to the book that we looked at last week. I want to remind you that we have now entered into one of my favorite seasons of the year, winter. I love winter. Now, out here in West Texas, we don't get very much snow. It doesn't happen very often. But I just love the cooler weather, and I really enjoy winter. I want to remind you that the Bible says in Genesis chapter 1, when God was creating heaven and earth and everything that we enjoy around us, that he talked about putting the sun and the moon up in the sky and the stars, and he talked about them marking days and years and for signs and seasons. And so God positioned the earth at exactly the right distance from the sun, and we spin in such a way that we get to enjoy 4 different seasons in the year: winter, spring, summer, and fall. And so now we find ourselves in winter, and this is exactly the way that God designed the earth, and for us to be able to live on the earth, not burn up and not get too cold. Now, I don't know about you, but I do love snow. And I've been seeing pictures. My parents have sent pictures of snow at their house in Missouri. And Julie has some family that live out on the East Coast. And this last week, they got over a foot of snow. They've got all kinds of snow. Well, that just reminded me of this book that I wanted to read today. We get to live on God's earth. And some people are going to get more snow than others. But I just really like this book. I really like the pictures. And I thought maybe you'd enjoy it too. All right, this one is called Stranger in the Woods. Stranger in the Woods. I'll try to read it a little bit slowly so that you'll be able to look at all of these pictures, all right? The snowflakes were resting after their twisting, twirling dance through the crisp night air. Every twig in the forest wore a new coat of glimmering white. Daybreak came softly moving through the woods and yawning as its rays slowly stretched across the snowy meadows. The birds were the first to notice. Stranger in the woods! Stranger in the woods! Take care! Take care! The blue jays cawed a warning from high in the tops of the tall oaks. Do you hear the jays calling? Mother Doe spoke softly to her fawn. Yes, he whispered. I always listen to the birds, the wind blowing through the trees, the rustling of the leaves, and all the sounds of the woods. Stranger in the woods! Woohoo's in the woods! Where? Where did the jay say? Where is he? Asked the owl of many questions. Coo, coo, could that be him? Asked the mourning dove. There, beyond the old apple tree. Follow the snow trail past the pond to where the meadow begins. Not far at all. Who's in the woods? Why is he here? When did the stranger come? Asked the owl of many questions. I've been here since early morning, before the first pale light on the eastern sky, said the munching muskrat. No stranger came this way. No one passed by my pond. I followed the snow trail under the light of the winter moon, answered the buck. He was not there during the night. That I am sure. Isn't that a pretty picture of a buck with all that snow on him? As the animals moved through the snowy forest, they came to the edge of the meadow. The frightened doe stomped her hoof and snorted. Where is he? Where is he? Can you see him? Yes, I do see him, chattered a squirrel. Someone needs to go and check him out. Who will go? Who will see? Asked the owl of many questions. Now don't be looking at me. I'm much too busy chewing on my antler, sputtered the porcupine. You'll not be volunteering me. No sirree, said the scared rabbit. Is he watching me? Howdy dee dee, it's me, the chickadee dee. I will go. I will take the lead. I'm the smallest. I can scamper quickly. I'll do it. I'll make a tunnel under the snow where only I can go. Creeping in closer to get a look, quietly, just like a mouse. Let it be me. Let me go, volunteered the fawn. I can do it. I know I can. I am the strongest and the biggest, said the young buck. I should go first. I can fly faster, chirped the squirrel, but I can run like lightning and I have antlers, boasted the buck. But I am red, announced the cardinal, not knowing what else to say. Oh, do you see what they found? See the stranger in the woods? Look at that neat picture with the buck and the cardinal staring at the stranger in the woods. What are you waiting for? I'm all ready, dee dee, exclaimed the chickadee dee. Where did he land? Right up there on his nose. Gee, 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 said the chickadee dee. There are nuts and seeds on his hat for you and me. This stranger is friendly. Come see, there's plenty. I can see there's something for you, said the buck. Could it be there's something for me? My nose is leading me to corn buried beneath the snow. So there's seed for the birds, and there's corn on the ground for the deer. And so they're all gathered there at the stranger in the woods, eating for what the people left them to eat. Wasn't that nice? I found a treat that I can eat, said the young doe as she reached out to the stranger. Whoa, a carrot. Do I have to share it? He ate his nose, didn't he? What is this? Questioned the fawn as he passed a curious object in the snow. Could it be more than one stranger in the woods? Found a glove on the ground. After the corn was gone, the animals left by the snow trail one by one and disappeared into the winter woods. It was the chickadee who took the last seed and flew away. The snowman stood alone, but only for a short time. They have eaten everything, even the carrot nose, whispered the little sister, peeking out from behind the evergreens. Let's put out more seeds and corn before they come back, encouraged the brother. The animals will never know we were here. How long will we feed them? She asked. For a long time, he replied, because after the snow is gone and the snowman has melted away, until the frogs start to sing and the trees start to grow new leaves. I think they like the carrots best. The end. All carrots. Isn't that a neat little book? I really like the pictures in this book, and again, it just reminds me of this time of year that God has given us, the season of winter. All the animals, they're still living. God is continuing to take care of them as He continues to take care of us. Young people, as we close out the year, I want you to continue to think about all the many ways that God takes care of you. I want you to think about the blessings that God gives you, and it'd be good for you even to write those down and remind yourself of everything that God gives. He gives us the time. He gives us the seasons. He gives us the sun and the moon and the stars. He gives us every good thing that we enjoy in this life. This is a great time of year. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. I hope that your year ends very well, and I know that we're looking forward to a new year, if the Lord wills, starting very soon. Until then, you guys be good. Think about God and His wonderful blessings. Think about His great love for you, and enjoy this season. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon, okay? Bye-bye.